Don't upgrade your iPhone.
It's been reshared and edited.
There's a part in a Rock Nation
Argentina and Brazil share the largest waterfall system on the entire planet. Iguazu Falls isn't just one waterfall. It's a massive system of 275 different cascades. This natural wonder spans nearly 2 miles across the border. The main attraction is the Devil's Throat. 80% of the river's entire flow crashes into this massive cave. Permanent rainbows stretch across this masterpiece as nature shows its true power, straight from the fish tank.
Bro, what is happening here? Are all the waterfalls protesting something? How did so many waterfalls congregate in one area to create this? Here I am thinking the best waterfall is Niagara Falls. Wait, best? There's no such thing. The best of all the water is just energy that just keeps flowing in this. Welcome back, Goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hey, how's it going? You already know the deal. More creepy, weird, strange for you page content. Let's get right into it.
Yeah, let's go to the mountain.
The bomb squad was working on trying to figure out exactly what was in this bag, and it looked like he got scared and started backing away. And then this random guy showed up without a care in the world and opened up the bag. They shut down the street and he got tired of waiting, so he decided to take matters into his own hands, and they tackled him for it.
Right before the snow came, everybody was tired. Everybody was extremely sleepy. So what if everybody's energy was used for a mass population spell to use the ice to lock people saying Leviathan down? What if the after effect of the spell is the ice and snow?
Yes, the kids are getting it, and I'm loving every bit of it.
Please tell me I'm not the only one who puts a knife between the box spring and the mattress so that if there's an
I remember stitching this when I very first came onto TikTok, and the idea that people would carry weapons under their bed in case any broke in was, and I think virtually everybody in Europe kind of went, what? It's absolute insanity that you would sleep with a machete or something under your bed in case there was an intruder. And it really made me think then, and that was years and years ago, what, 3-4 years ago, about the mentality of a nation who had so many guns and apparently was now sleeping with knives under their bed in case somebody... Okay. And now we're looking at America's downfall, and they're having people shot in the streets for opposing the snatch squads. And you just think, God, I'm so glad I don't live in America. I mean, genuinely, it's just terrifying. It's this mentality, not all of them, but so many of them seem to have, that, you know, that it's such a violent country.
Oh, God, I'm getting too Americanized. I feel like I'm getting attacked. Lady, you stop it. Don't be talking like this. Come on, now I don't go tell you how to do your laws. Oh, God, how'd we get political? Oh, man. Yeah, give me a reason to stand my ground. I'll show you the full arsenal. Sorry. Oh, boy, machete to a pew-pew fight. Oh, good luck with that. Always get the pew-pew ready, dude. Never know. What, you gonna wait for the government to save you? All right. I mean, like, yeah, she's definitely, you know, probably onto something here. Yeah, people are scared. They don't understand. They're like, how does everyone just get a pew-pew? And, like, everything's okay. We've been shooting people since, like, forever. This is, like, duels been happening since, like, the first president. So calm down, everyone. This is the American way, it seems like. But I'm not here to change that. I'm not here to question that. I'm not here to change your opinion. I'm just simply reacting. And, you know, and it comes to, like, the video where the children were trying to get the airplane thing. I didn't even see the airplane at first. I'm like, dude, what the heck is happening here? And then I see the airplane come down, and I'm like, all right, cool, everything's fine. No idea about whether it was a spell or not when it came to the winter storm, but I definitely know that I survived, and I'll probably survive the next spell. So no matter how many spells they throw at us, I'm gonna be the positive cockroach that lives in this timeline. So don't you worry. And yeah, that bomb squad guy was like, what the heck? But like that regular ordinary person, he was the real Bamf.
Mother. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, so what's being reported is there was a flashbang that was thrown to disperse the crowd. She tried to grab it and throw it back, and it blew up in her hand. You know what I would call this? You guys know what I would call this. And the sentence starts with the letter P. Play stupid games. You win stupid prizes. She won a stupid prize. This was all completely avoidable. All she had to do was mind her business and not be interacting or trying to interfere with ICE and or federal law enforcement. But if you pay attention, she makes sure to get out of the smoke, get to where she can clearly be seen. Then she falls out and starts rolling around on the ground. Like she could make it to where she could get out the smoke to where she could be seen. But the moment she could be seen clearly, now she can't handle it anymore. She's got to fall out and roll around and do all this other stuff. Isn't that interesting? But again, like I said before, if she was at home minding her business, none of this happens. This is all completely avoidable. They are creating chaos and then trying to manipulate public opinion with the chaos they're choosing to create. It's pretty gross. But that's all I got for now. Don't forget I have a free email newsletter that I send out every morning around 7 a.m. Central. The link's in my profile. Go to my profile, click that link, drop your email in, hit subscribe, and you'll be good to go. That's all I got for now. I'll see you in the next one.
Hey, look, I told my son to come outside and shovel the snow.
We are failing our youth. It's on us. Get that boy a raise.
What about the sidewalk, nigga?
Now you surprised.
We have to talk about the shed video. A video that's garnered hundreds of millions of views online. It's been reshared and edited multiple times. Some people say it's a video from the dark web. All we know is this video was taken in a shed. And if you want to see the full video, wait until the end and I'll show it to you. A lot of people think that this man right here is a really popular Spanish-speaking TikToker. In 2021, El Padre Domingo blew up on TikTok for his dance videos. When the shed video was reshared by Spooky Post Randy, it blew up and a lot of people are saying that the person in this video is this guy. Well, he never confirms or denies these allegations. People were so freaked out by this video, they said they threw crosses at their phone. Other people said they had scubophobia, a fear of people staring at you. Whatever the case may be, I'm fixing to show the video, so if you don't want to see it, just go ahead and keep scrolling. Now, I do want to point out that everything in this video is fake. This is fake. It's all fake. TikTok. And here you go.
I don't know. That was too short. Like, what? The people are throwing crosses off that tiny clip? Like, am I missing something here? It could be anything. Could be a trick of the eyes. Could be a real Wendigo of sorts or some type of skin. It could be anything. SW or something. Oh, boy. Could be a chupacabra. Just like, could be a demon. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm spiraling. Okay, cool. Kids, don't you know how to shovel? Isn't there like a nursery rhyme, or don't you like look outside the window? Well, like, what are you doing that you don't figure out how to shovel? I feel like that person was way too old to like not realize you shovel the side. I'm sorry. I don't even know what to think with this generation. They keep throwing new things at me. And when it came to like the person that messed around, you know, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, like you touch a flashbang and it like, I've never experienced that, but I'm sure it maybe is painful. Maybe, I don't know if she was like overacting or hyping it, but it definitely is in a weird territory when he pointed out like, hey, she was completely fine till more people could see her outside the smoke. I gotta go back and watch that. Is that really what happened? I don't know. Maybe she was just in pain. It's not like it was chemical warfare or something, like the way she would. We're gonna keep it going. Oh boy.
I used to work for Child Protective Services. They are known as DPS in Arizona now. If they come to the door and you invite them in, they then can open an investigative report, and that becomes a legal document that goes to the judge, and the judge will decide what happens to your children. If they come to the door, say, do you have a warrant? Do you have any kind of documents from the judge? No. Slam the door on their face. They are a vampire. If you invite them in, they have power. If you slam the door, they can't do anything and eventually have to close the case.
What are these people doing here? They're getting cashmere. Those are pashmina goats who live at high altitude. Historically, the hair would then be washed. Then it would be picked apart by hand. And then here, they're actually felting it. These kinds of felt blankets are very popular amongst the Central Asian plain. And here's the final cashmere blanket.
You want to know why people who know you don't support you? Because you didn't start somewhere else. You started in the same place they did. Same streets, same conversations. And when you moved forward, they didn't. They laid in bed and covered themselves with a blanket made of their own what-ifs and misery. And they closed their eyes and they remember when you doubted yourself. And then they think to themselves, you got lucky. To comfort themselves for not doing anything with their own damn lives. But strangers, you see, they don't know that history. They meet you as you are, not as who you were. They just respond to the version standing in front of them. Let that sink in.
Okay, interesting. Maybe this works for some, but unfortunately this isn't how I think. You know, hey, if my family and friends don't support me, hey, am I supporting them? Am I doing the same thing that I'm expecting them to give back to me? You know, those questions, there's a lot more things involved. I can't just jump to like, hey, just because they don't support you, go find strangers and they'll lift you up. No, sometimes the strangers could have malicious intent. Oh yeah, let's find an... Oh boy. But yeah, I feel like I'm supported here by the goons. Thank you, goons. Oh god, I really hope so. When it came to the cashmere, like did that lady not know it was recording? Like, why did she choose to sit behind the thing, like right near its... Interesting. Well, good to know how cashmere is made. Oh boy, her seating selection was quite interesting. And one thing I want everyone to remember: the government doesn't care about our kids. The government doesn't even want to expose the files. The government is protecting the people that hurt. Sorry. And here we are trying to figure out, oh, should I let CPS in? Should I let the... No, regardless of the entity trying to enter your home. Have you ever watched the movie Sinners? Oh, I just recently watched it. Thank you. I think Nihao and a few other goons recommended it to me, and I definitely say I'm 100% with them. I'm not inviting anybody unless they ask, you know? And if they're asking, then I'm like, wait a second. Why are they asking? Now I'm not going to invite you. Sorry, you got to watch the movie Sinners. Then it all makes sense. By the way, while I have you here, I think tomorrow Friday? I don't even know the dates anymore, but you know. The goons that are in the know, hey, Friday, live stream 7 p.m. Eastern. Come join us. We'll be collabing with Q from the React Files. You can watch it here or you can watch it on his channel. It's a fun time. And you can, like, interact. You can just chill. You can do all the things. Or you can interact with this video if I'm not going to see you there. Hey, to help us out, we're trying to wake up all the goons. And the reactors. Appreciate you. Love you. Hopefully I see you there.
Have you heard of the mysterious sea monster that dragged a great white shark deep into the ocean and ate it? So the 2003 great white incident was a situation where this 9-foot great white that had a tag to record temperature and depth seemed to one day get grabbed and dragged to the depth of 1,900 feet deep, where it was then eaten. A lot of people speculate that it was just an orca or just a larger great white shark. However, this wouldn't make sense because the tag that the shark had that was swallowed was recording the temperature of 78 degrees in the stomach, which both orca and great white stomachs wouldn't have this temperature. So what in the ocean is large enough to eat a 9-foot great white shark? Some speculate that it may have been the megalodon, you know, that very extinct shark that can grow up to 59 feet long, while others believe it may have been a larger undiscovered squid, perhaps a kraken. But anyways, if you like ocean mysteries, I'm doing a short series over a bunch just like this on YouTube, so go check it out.
This mysterious noise in Appalachia was so loud it shook her house, and she got it all on video. Man, there's a lot of strange things out in Appalachia. A lot of beautiful things, a lot of good things, but a lot of creepy stuff. And this one's a little different. This one's not like the Bigfoot, ghosts, demons that I typically share. This lady came out on her porch in Appalachia because her house was shaking. and she heard a noise that she said was comparable to dragons. This is something that has happened all over the world, but no one really knows what it is. Now, some people say it's because of atmospheric pressure changes and things like that. I personally think it might be a little deeper than that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's spiritual. Maybe it's something otherworldly. Listen to this. Let me know what you think. And have you ever heard it?
I know I'm a little slow, but that's not an airplane. It's not a rocket. Maybe the dragons have been released. Somebody pissed off Godzilla. I don't know. What the hell is this? Whatever it is, it's shaking my house.
There's a part in a Rock Nation contract that says that people are not allowed to sing about Christ. I've been wondering, I'll be like, yo, God, why? Why have you swung my sword?
Even if I put, let's see, Satan.
Oh, no, bro.
Hold on. Satan loves you. You can put that. You can put Satan loves you, Allah loves you, Buddha loves you. But when you type in this word, you can't even type the word in.
How? Hold on, bro. How? Don't upgrade your iPhone. Guess where Tim Cook was on Saturday after Alex Preddy got murdered? Where was he? He went to the White House. Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple, he went to the White House to be with Trump for a private screening of their new documentary, Melania. If every single person that was going to upgrade their iPhone to the newest version in the next few months, if they just chose to not do that, Apple would lose billions of dollars. Okay? So this quarter, right? Analysts and Tim Cook expect the iPhone 17 cycle to drive unprecedented demand, averaging around $26 billion a month. If every single Apple iPhone user that was going to upgrade, such as myself or my husband, if we just didn't do that, he would lose billions of dollars. And he doesn't deserve our money, and they need to get the message. This is easy and this is actionable. I will be doing this. I think you guys should do this too. If we all did it, the entire economy and Apple would hurt as a result.
Bro, is this what happens when you run out of things to do? Can we all just stay home, stay safe? Let's not interfere with anything. You're trying to change things, like go the normal legal routes, like interfering and putting yourself at risk, like at what cost? Like who's putting out this rhetoric? Like I understand it's just a little like phone in this case, but I'm like, yo, like we're making things way bigger. Like who's sitting in line trying to watch this documentary? Has anyone seen it? Wait, don't come after me. I'm just simply reacting. Oh God. Saying simply reacting doesn't make it simple to anyone. They jump to the silencing. They're really... Oh boy, who are you? Yeah, that is weird. I've heard like sometimes the reason people don't talk about like religious music is it puts it into like a different category and you can't win the same awards like when you do like Christian music and stuff. So is that why? But then how's that related to Coca-Cola? Like why is that not... Like there's people named Jesus like all the time. Like what? You're just gonna prevent people's name? It wasn't about that, was it? Oh boy, they're literally doing the things. I'm a believer of like the Megalodon and the Kraken, and I mean the giant squid was like a legend for so long, and now it's been fact checked and it's a real thing. I mean, we found evidence, so like if that was found, then maybe these other things. We haven't even finished exploring our ocean, so how can we... Oh boy, spiraling. When it came to the Appalachian like video that guy was talking about, like that weird sound, wee woo, Sure, could be a dragon, could be the spaceship back in the day that was gonna tell us the things. I think I already left that timeline. Could have been even Havana Syndrome. At this point, they already got the things playing. I'm not worried. I'm just gonna survive. That's all that matters. That's all that matters to me.
Did y'all see this right here? We're about to take a pretty quick trip down the rabbit hole. First though, obviously, we can see something very abnormal happening with their eyes right here. I wonder what would slot the eye the entire length of the eyeball. But watch how it goes from a round pupil to a slotted. What in the world? And we're also about to take a look into some very weird faces and also some very strange things happening at. What's going on with this dude? What? That could just be contrast added from the camera or exposure, or the lack thereof. But that, camera lighting, exposure, anything cannot change the shape of your pupil. So lie to yourself if you want to. We've seen this stuff for years, guys. So you mean to tell me that Macron got a very brilliant eye injury to wearing sunglasses to this up here? Of course, it's just a wrinkle. Pompeo, of course, just a wrinkle. Picos M? No, I doubt it. And then right here, we have Whoa Vicky recounting the time to get into a party she had to have her blood pricked and her phone taken away. Have to block out certain parts of the video so it'll be allowed. But of course, that's unrelated to the beginning of this video, right? If you did see my last episode on YT, I talked about how the fallen angels took on a different form when they fell. Proven by ancient religions with skystones worshipping reptile deities. Again, unrelated.
Please tell me y'all seen this video. This lady lives next to coal mines in the Appalachian Mountains. Just listen.
It's like I heard Violence trying to say it, and then I heard Dad just say hey, and I didn't do anything about it, because I don't know. Sissy's voice. Yes. And then I heard some whistling.
So this woman lives next to gypsum coal mines in the Appalachian Mountains. And apparently her son heard her daughter outside. He said he went outside, saw something running really fast around their house, and then heard his father's voice and whistling. And apparently this isn't an uncommon occurrence. The woman said that this is her family home and she's heard whistling and stuff coming from the coal mines before. But this is the first time she's ever experienced it with her kids. And it's really freaked her kids and herself out. The really freaky part about it is when it was talking in her daughter's voice, it was asking for help. Like it was trying to lure the child away from the home. Now this could be a mimic, could be some sort of skinwalker. Whatever it is, these types of things happen a lot around these coal mines. Trying to lure people into the coal mine. And that's why a lot of people go missing in these areas. You have to go watch the full video. It is absolutely terrifying because in some points of the video you can actually hear whistling coming from outside. What do you think this woman's child encountered at her home? And would you go outside if you heard this?
We know that Angkor Wat is the largest temple in the world, and its barai or moat stretches for almost 2 square kilometers. But the Niquan moat is bigger than that of Angkor Wat. The Niquan moat is 3.2 square kilometers in area and is considered the most advanced ancient hydraulic system in the world. But there's one important difference between these two water bodies. On the left is the Angkor Wat's moat, and on the right is the Niquan's moat. Can you tell the difference between these two moats?
Bro, you need to fill me in on the details. Come on, Praveen, don't leave me hanging. What's going on? Is the moats like the Tuck Everlasting Water or something? Like, come on. Oh boy, you just take a bath in there and then boom, you've now what? Transcended? No, I don't know. All right, cool. I guess I gotta figure out more things by watching more Praveen Mohan content. When it came to the crazy ghost story that Chelsea was talking about, that is just crazy. I mean, like, I'm kind of like, let's not investigate. Let's just like put our defenses up and just like protect the children and protect the house. Because if you're living near something like that and it's a frequent occurrence, I'm like, hey, now is not the time to like go investigate. Now is the time to like get ready for an exorcism. Sorry. Oh boy, get all your weapons on. You never know. Okay, Moon Henry, you're telling me the things. You've always been telling me the things, and I'm like, okay, yeah, we definitely could be surrounded, or there could be 100%. I feel like I watched that thing live and I definitely did not pick up on her eyes doing that, so I'm like, what kind of camera did they use? But at this point, and maybe in his timeline, that's exactly what's happening. Maybe the reptilians have always been around, and it's like you just need that special camera, and then boom, you can figure out which one's which. It's kind of like the glasses from we're gonna keep it going, do 3 more. Oh boy.
Okay, here's a perfect example of using scientific observation to infer what's actually going on in the world. The headline says, study finds Bigfoot sightings correlate with high black bear populations. In other words, wherever you find people claiming to have seen a Sasquatch, you will also find lots of these black bears. So there's one of 2 conclusions we can draw here. Either lots of people who claimed they saw bears were actually seeing Sasquatches, and that's the reason why we don't have more Sasquatch sightings, because these people just thought they were seeing bears, and also why we don't have a lot of photos, because it's like, well, why photograph that? It's just a common black bear. Or, much more likely, the Sasquatches and the black bears have learned to cooperate because they know they look similar. That this is why the big feet have stayed hidden for so long, because they have learned to do a number of parent trap style shenanigans where they will swap places with a black bear and vice versa. And the key to understanding logic and the scientific method is in realizing that there's no reason that both of these things can't be true.
I've seen where people in the comments are always asking why Brian Kohberger took a guilty plea if he really didn't do it. Because it takes death row off the table. Listen, okay, here is where I don't think a lot of people are understanding. 4 young adults at college got brutally unalived. If he wasn't innocent, they would have given him that penalty regardless. They needed an open and shut case. He wrote papers about the injustice system and how they will trump charges up on individuals to get them to take a plea agreement for high sentences. Brian knew the moment that they wanted him to take a plea deal that this was already over with. This is why they dragged out letting all of the photos out to the public for so long, while they put 3,000 gag orders in place. That entire neighborhood knows what happened. So that is why he took a plea deal and pled guilty. Because in his mind, as educated as he was on the subject, he already knew once they made a plea deal that they were going to find him guilty no matter what.
Running out of time. Agenda 2030 is coming, and if we don't wake enough people up, we're screwed. I don't buy that anymore. And here's why. If you haven't heard about Veda Austin yet, you are in for a treat. Veda's work strongly suggests that water can receive and respond to information, things like intention, words, emotion, music, imagery, even distant directed focus. She'll take water in a petri dish, expose it to a specific stimulus, a written word, a song, a picture, a frequency, an emotion. She'll have someone thousands of miles away concentrate on a specific intention, and then she uses a unique freezing method to reveal what the water forms. And what shows up is wild. The water creates these intricate crystalline patterns, almost like it's offering its own artistic interpretation of what it was just exposed to. Water changing its orientation based on what it was exposed to, visible to the naked eye. It's also important to know that she has tens of thousands of documented examples of this, and she's also teaching it to other people who are repeating the same methods and getting the exact same results. So what does that have to do with waking people up? You're not just around water, you are water, about 70% by mass, and about 99% by molecular count. So if water responds to information, then what do you think you're responding to all day? And what do you think you're transmitting to the bodies of water around you? Yeah, Alec, but what does it have to do with Agenda 2030? That's still happening and we need to wake people up. Here's why it has to do with Agenda 2030. When Veda cracks open pasture-raised eggs and freezes the albumin, which is the clear runny part of the egg, she finds these beautiful, flowery, feathery patterns all throughout the egg, because this is an egg coming from a chicken who are raised as chickens are supposed to be raised, versus when she does the same thing with a caged egg, which is coming from a chicken that was pumped with hormones, antibiotics, vaccines, under artificial light, fed an unnatural diet,
in perpetual fight or flight, she finds that the albumin is in a state of discord. And all this is visible to the naked eye. That's already incredible, but here's where it gets even more incredible. Veda took one pasture-raised egg and surrounded it with 12 caged eggs and left it in this orientation overnight. And when she cracked all of them open and froze the albumin, this is what she found. All of the caged eggs had improved in their crystallography, visible to the naked eye, and the pasture-raised egg was itself completely unimpacted. And then she did it again and got the exact same results. So yes, it matters that we speak about what's going on in the world. I do it too. But if we want to actually change reality, we have to change ourselves. And then by changing ourselves, we're embodying coherence. And by embodying coherence, just by virtue of existing, we are having a direct impact on all of those around us. So of course, please keep speaking up and using your voice, but more importantly, cultivate inner coherence in your beliefs, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. So you can be like that pasture-raised egg and help caged eggs around you remember who they are and return to coherence.
All right, that is crazy. I even got some content recently where like people are like boycotting pasture raised, like some company. All right, interesting. I'm like, now I want the egg that's pasture raised. Like, that's the egg that's got the flowery pattern. Come on, I need that energy. What? The other ones are duds. Oh, but then if you surround it, oh man, the environment that you surround the people you surround yourself can matter. And even if you surround yourself with all kinds of duds, you know, if you got that one gem can make all the duds shine. Very, very interesting. Big fan of water energy. Big fan of water that imprints on itself and can show you the things after it's frozen. Oh my God. Imagine all the water that you're drinking. Is it doing the things? Are you charging up your water? Are you doing the positive things? Oh boy. Oh boy, Teddy, I just drink the tap water and everything's good. Everything's good. I completely understand. Sometimes I'm like, not enough medication today. Let me drink some tap. Sorry. Sometimes the crazy get too crazy. And I'm like, yeah, need that good old pharmaceutical. Sorry. Stop it, Teddy. First and foremost, RIP to those affected in Idaho, the 4 teens there. The Bryan case is definitely still very fresh. Sympathy goes out to all the families that are affected. I have never heard this conspiracy. I never knew there was an entire movement of people saying that it did not occur. I definitely don't do true crime content. This is an interesting take. I gotta do more research. If you guys know something, do let me know. Did it not happen? Do you think he's not? Like with what I've been presented and everything shown, I thought he was. You know, even like the footage, like when they pulled him over, he definitely like showed like he was. Never mind. Don't come after me. I'm just simply reacting. Oh boy. And now the Bigfoots aren't Bigfoots. They're just black bears. That's the correlation the scientific community comes up with when we're like, hey, go find me a Bigfoot. And like, we didn't find any. So no, we're going to say they're black bears and put out this false stuff. Come on now. Who you trying to trick? You're supposed to be an author. You know the things. The Bigfoots are multidimensional beings that just go from area to area. They just like, you think you see them once and then boom, they gone to a different area. It's all about the tree knocks. It's not about... Yeah, could be a parent-trap situation. They could be switching places with the bears or the trees. You don't know. But then again, was he really saying... I feel like he probably believes in Bigfoots, right? Oh, no. Well, Goons, you made it to the end. How'd you do? Am I going to see you on the live stream tomorrow, 7 p.m.? Come on now. I literally told you all the things. Like, now it's your turn. Come on. Let's wake up all the Goons. Show up. Hey, it'll be amazing if I can see you there. Hey, listen, there should be videos on the screen right now. Click on either one of them to continue that Goon fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Triple cheese. Wake up.